natural habitat for onions. Onions, the biggest enemy is our member of parliament. Out of the 8 companies that import onion, the most onion in Jamaica, 5 of those entities belong to the member of parliament. If you don't believe me and you want to tell me that book, tell him this to me. Someone to hear me. I'm talking about the politician and we are getting the permit. Bringing the agriculture produce. Even one of them. I'm going to call him out tonight. Hold on. I'm going to show you how wicked. When he get the permit then, he see about the permit then. Sometimes he have 4 or 5 permits. And member say no. We go to all of the agriculture school in the land. So my friend never working. Now if you work in agriculture, you must know either healing, agriculture, or agriculture. The whole of them friend. Listen up. Him see about the whole of the permit then. It's when the local honey that come in, they will give them 4 containers one time. There's a law in economics of the car. It's called supply and demand. We're not going to go into the classroom tonight. But if you flood the market and create a glut, price going to go down. And that's exactly what you do. Why you do it? Because it has the largest cold storage facility in Jamaica, prestige storage. So when it bring in all the honey and the price goes down, farmers can't sell the honey. There is a crisis in the parish. He said no trucks, he don't come in up. I'm there in the scene. He said no trucks. And buy the people them onion for $40 a pound. He take them back to the storage facility. He store them. 3 weeks or 4 weeks later, he let them out on the market. The onion they start selling for $300 a pound. A real vulture capitalist. So the situation we have, the same man, when the people them vote for to represent them, and the same man I stop them in the back. He commit treason. The people of St. Thomas need to deport him and send him out of the parish. Ball out! Whoa, yo. We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament. Shift the election. Shift everything. Remove them out there. Take out the cockroach. Take out the thief. Take out the criminal them. Take out the thief them. Take out the murderer them. Take out the gang leader them. Out of parliament. Take them out from Portland. Take them out. I hear Portland. Me I go to Portland. Why me I travel to Portland? Take out somebody, man or woman.
Jamaica. I think I must head to St. Thomas tonight. I think I must head to St. Thomas tonight. I'm not driving to St. Thomas, Jamaica, but virtually. Virtually.
AI.
You heard that cry, Jamaica? The member of parliament purchases the onion for $40 per pound.
Biggest storehouse.
Largest storehouse Then when the market, he sells the onion for $300 per pound.
Store it up for a month.
Let me bring in the caretaker candidate for the People's National Party, Willie. Mr. Williams, are you there? Can you unmute for me, please?
Yes, I'm on. Yeah, unmute.
Is it possible for you to turn on the camera, or you're in a position that you can turn
Yeah,
on the
I was in a meeting and I just step outside, so that's why I don't have a camera on.
Mr. Williams, what is happening in Western St. Thomas?
Well, basically, what is happening in St. Thomas? Western St. Thomas is in a crisis because we have a situation where onions is a crop that pretty much it's a natural habitat here for onions. Onions really do well in St. Thomas. So onion have really give the people hope in St. Thomas. But we have an enemy in regards to the onion, and that enemy is the present member of parliament.
An enemy? Why you call him?
No.
Why you call him the enemy?
Because, simple. Why I call him the enemy? And the biggest enemy. And he's, this man, the threat he posed to onions is more than any pest would pose to onion production. What he do is in government. So he get the permits to import onions. He import a lot of other stuff. But I want to focus on onion because onion is what affecting the lives of the people of Western St. Thomas.
Yes.
So he get these permits. He will bring in like 40-foot container at a time. At the time when onion, our local onion, is coming in, it will create a glut on the market. It will create a glut. When it creates a glut, because he have his storage facility, his controlled temperature storage facility, he send his trucks out. He don't come out himself, He ain't behind the curtain. Send his truck out. They come out and buy the onions, penny on the dollars. Put them in his storage facility.
So in buy
a couple weeks later,
$40 per pound.
Yes. But not just to buy the onion. He's the one who actually create a glut purposefully.
Oh,
so he manipulate the market.
Wait. You say him purposefully create the glut, then go to the people to buy the onion cheap.
And buy the onion cheap. So he's not just concerned about making money off the imported onion, He want to make money off the local onion as well. But how we make the money off the local onion is to create that glut on the market. So the people can't hold up and set off the price. Because remember, onion is very perishable if you don't have the correct storage facility.
Mighty God.
So he create these gluts. When he create these gluts now, he set his trucks out and he buy up all these onions, put them in his storage facility under controlled temperature.
Still long on the market and him have the storage facility. The people have to sell it to him for little to nothing.
Little to nothing.
And the $30 you're talking about, or the $40 you're talking about, is it Jamaican dollars or US dollars?
Jamaican dollars we're talking about. So when he buy up all that onion now, few weeks later, after they buy up all the onion now, you're gonna have scarcity in the market. Because as I said before, he's manipulating the market. So you know when to hold and when to sell. So a few weeks later now, when there's scarcity in the market, he just release about the onion. Because remember now, him control imported one, and also he buy up all the local one. So when he do that now and he release it in the market, few weeks later now, he can control the amount that he let out at a time. So it's like OPEC, a cartel can say, I'm only doing X amount of barrels of oil per day or per week. You understand? So he only do a certain amount. So by that, he still control supply. So by controlling supply, he can measure what the demand out there is for. And that's how he make millions off the back of poor people.
Mighty God.
That's what he do. Guys, let me tell you something. Western Center must produce the most onion in Jamaica. And it's a shame that the member of parliament don't try to let us have a storage facility in that belt, in the onion belt. No, why you don't do that? It's because it will not work for him personally. That's the only reason why you don't get a control temperature storage facility in the Yalasalandwe belt. Because if you do that, you would not be able to manipulate the market, because when people have their onion, they would put it on storage.
Market and control.
Yes, that's what you do.
So we talk about the onion crisis. What else are the crises in this system?
Well, we have a serious crisis up in the Cedar Valley space, where coffee is the lifeline of the people of the Cedar Valley division. That's up in the Blue Mountain Range. We have a situation when the People's National Party leave office in 2016. Coffee price range between $14,000 to $16,000 per box, and we are talking about green beans and processed coffee. Now we have a situation where it's like $10,000 is the average price per box coffee selling for. Now, when you do the necessary calculation, it can't even meet. But
so you're saying
when
that
you do the necessary calculation,
them come in, the coffee drop to $10,000 per box?
Yes, that's what it does. Yes, exactly. That's what I'm saying. 10,000 per box.
So the coffee farmers crying out.
No, that's it. Yep, you have farms where people just walk away, 10-acre farm, 15-acre farm, where people just walk away and leave it because what they're getting is not even the cost of production. So farmers have to just walk away and leave the coffee.
Mighty God. So the farmers not even
and
break.
Nobody let their voice. That's a break even. So what we find is that the coffee population start to get smaller and smaller because the farmers can't replenish the farm because they're not making any money. And you find a lot of people just leaving the space. Just leaving the space.
But you said something on the platform, Wilbert, that Sir Ryan, yes. Me not know how feasible it is. You said that when you become MP, a box of coffee going to start sell for 22,000. How you gonna make that possible with all of these?
All right, I'm happy that you raised it because there was a certain so-called journalist today.
I rub you out, you know. I say you're not possible for you get the coffee for the soul.
Sometimes I forgot his name. What is his name again? Cliff Hughes. Yes. I hope he's listening so he can be cooled at this moment. And I'm not mad at him. I just understand that he's ignorant to information. So let me tell you something now about why I say that I'm going to. Yes, teacher. So listen now. When we leave office in 2016, you know, and coffee was going between $14,000 and $16,000 a bag. If you make the necessary adjustment for inflation, it will come out to be between 20 to 22,000 there per box. Now, that's how I come up with that figure. How am I going to defend that figure now? Listen to me now. I heard him say today that it's supply and demand. It's the law of supply and demand that dictate coffee price. Now, what I want to say to Jamaica tonight, I wish it was supply and demand. It's an old colonial system called future trade determine the price of coffee. Let me tell Jamaica how future trade works. The buyer and the seller would come together and they will say, the seller will say to the buyer, for the next 10 years, I can give you 100 tons of coffee beans.
Yes.
The buyer would say, yes, I can manage that amount, or maybe I need someone. Now I will give you an advance of X amount of $1 million upfront. So Jamaica get a certain amount of money from the Japanese. Because remember, 90-something% of our coffee go to Japan. So Japan will give us a certain advance, a big lump sum at the start without getting a single bean. Because that money supposed to be used now in the whole production process of coffee. What have happened now? Yes, the government now will come back to the Jamaican farmers and say, based on what we receive from the Japanese, we're going to offer $10,000 a box. Now, you have other buyers in the market now, but those buyers might only be buying 8 to 10% of the coffee. So the government, because to get a coffee license in Jamaica, it's not easy. It's not an easy thing, and people don't understand that. So 90% of the coffee is bought by the government of Jamaica. So Jack Rock regulate. Back in the days, we had a coffee board, but a lot of board merged now, and we have Jack Rock out of it. So coffee board, let me use coffee board for people to understand, even though it's not to Jack. So the coffee board, they are the regulators of the coffee industry. So the government now, when the government said that now, you as a private man, if the government about 90% of the government said that $10,000. You as a private man not going to issue much more because there's a benchmark there. So 90% of our coffee would sell based on what the government determined, and then the other people now will pay maybe just a little bit more.
But you think when all structures are reevaluated, including the inflation, you think the coffee price can reach about 22,000?
Yeah, man, PNP have doubled. When PNP took over, 2011, coffee price was $8,000 and PNP give them $16,000, double it. I'm like, no, it was $6,000 and PNP more than double it because we have to get the criminals out of it. All the directors are driving the biggest cars and have so much in house because they're a bunch of criminals.
What you said, Willie?
So when Markiji touching, I will get rid of the criminal, the corrupt people. The money ever go to the farmers. The money's coming out.
Wait, get interesting. So you see the corruption in the coffee.
Corruption in it. A corruption in it. We have witnessed it here already, right here in St. Thomas. Directors, they enrich themselves and the farmers suffer.
Mighty God. So who are those people, Willie? What them people they were manipulate the coffee industry?
Well, just go and check out the board and the board of directors. And I'm not going to call a name tonight. But I'm saying that my targeted person is the member of parliament because I shouldn't be the one talking about it. It should be the member of parliament representing the people because the people vote for the member of parliament. For him to represent them.
So you say you focus on the MP tonight. But
yes,
if we go do the research, we will see the syndicate and the names of involved.
Yes, and once I take office, you will see those directors be removed. Yeah. Remember that I'm the shadow spokesperson for agriculture, and the party leader never just put me there because like me. Him know I understand agriculture, the structure of I have a comprehensive knowledge of what's going on in that field.
Oh, you are the deputy Dayton?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, so you and Dayton are going to clean it up.
So we're going to clean it up. And the farmers will start to make money again. The farmers will live a better quality of life. You're going to see farmers that build them house. You're going to see them buy them 4-wheel drive vehicle. Farmers will just have a better life. And the whole thing of farming coffee will become attractive again. The PNP have done it before and we're going to do it again. Once we take the corruption out, they will be able to get the money. So I'm saying it's not a supply and demand. So I want to add this. If I'm in America and I want to buy a bunch of the Jamaican coffee, I can't do it. If I'm in England, I want it. So there's no free trade on the global space for our coffee. It's
Oh,
not. So if nobody get a chance to bid based on price, it don't work like that. So when you hear a journalist today try to rub me out and say that he don't understand our coffee sold to the rest of the world, it's Japan that take 90% of the Jamaican coffee. And the future trade system they use, not a supply and demand.
my.
That's how the system
But
use.
aren't you,
So I
yes?
want Jamaica to understand that. So
Are you a
come
coffee?
again. I didn't hear.
Are you a coffee
No, I'm
farmer?
not a coffee. I'm not a coffee farmer. I'm an onion farmer.
Oh, so you are ball out because when you have to sell your onion to James Robertson for $40 a pound.
No, I don't say James Robert my onion. I create storage facility when it's necessary and sell my onion.
Oh,
Last year before last, James let me make a lot of money. James made me make a lot of money. Oh, James made me make a lot of money. When James flood the market with the onions, with the imported onion, and there was a glut on the market, I clean out that space and put shelf in it and store all my onions. And I didn't release my onion until he released his onion. And that's how I get the real practical knowledge of how much money this man is making.
my
Because
God.
I did something at that time.
So will it, you say you set up a little storage. And then
Yes.
I saw you know how much him really I make.
I saw me know, oh, yes, how much this man really I make. So this is no joke.
No, Willie, this sounds serious.
It is serious. This man is not helping the farmers. I want to share something with Jamaica. That Jamaica might not know. A few years ago, Jamaica and US come to agreement to ship mangoes, East Indian and Julie mangoes, specifically to the United States.
Yes.
And the program started. I'm going to add this. No, this is the part that Jamaica don't know. All of the mango farm, they were certified to ship mango in the United States. Only in one parish. And that's St. Thomas. And the whole of them made them fall in our West St. Thomas. All of those farms, certified farm, because the mangoes have to come from a certified farm. You still there?
Yes, I hear, man.
All of them in Western St. Thomas. So if you're going to ship mango to the United States, the only place you can get a mango is in Western St. Thomas.
Yes,
And at the same time,
tree and have the most ackee tree and the most Guinea tree. Yes.
But at the same time, these farmers have not received any form of support from the member of parliament. This is an industry that he should be happy about because it actually become a niche. Because only we alone can do it. So it's something that we should try to build on.
So you said not even the mango export him support the local people to do.
No, you don't try to push nobody. I'm saying at least he's not importing no mango. Can't get nothing to import.
Oh, I try to get people to import. Say not depend him agenda.
Anything that this man don't directly benefit from, he don't do nothing. St. Thomas is sitting on the biggest body of fresh water. Yet still, 80% of our homes don't have consistent water in them. That's why every mosquito-borne illness come liquid at St. Thomas. Whether it's taking gonorrhea, whether it's dengue fever. Because everybody have to have 10, 45 gallon drum around the back of the house. Which become a breeding ground for mosquitoes.
No, Willie. The more you talk, is more like you angry the people them in a St. Thomas. So
I'm gonna share something.
How you make people make money from Guinea?
I export Guinea. I make people build room for them, other room for them house out of Guinea because I export Guinea.
My God.
I make people build house out of cassava because I produce the most bunny out of Jamaica, maybe in the world.
You will it?
So I understand where agriculture and agro processing is concerned. I fully understand it. And St. Thomas is the ideal place for that. We have a lot of waste. So when I become member of parliament, people will be making money here left, right, and center because I know how to put money in people's pocket by educating them and putting in necessary facilities in place to do this processing and so forth.
You're saying based on the leverage and your understanding, you know that the people of Western and Eastern St. Thomas, when you become MP, you can really pull them from agriculture to become real rich men and women, young boys and young girls.
Exactly. Because the model of farming that we'll be doing, is an average like 5 acres. So out of every 5 people working in the agri industry, one of them going to be a business person. So 20% of the sector going to be business people running their own business. So when I call that butter master style of farming,